Well, hello there, Gemini. I have your November reading here for you. We are going to start with my Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Just give me a second and I'll pull you 3 cards. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Feeling kind of a stagnant energy right off the bat. First, the Wise Woman of the Wonderland. 2 more cards for Gemini, please. 2 more cards for Gemini. We have the Fire Prince. I feel like a lot of you are feeling guarded right now for some reason. And we have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Now I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from my Earth Wisdom. Just give me 1 second. So we got Stagnant and Defense. Are you stagnant because you're in defense mode? What's going on? We have Truth. Two more cards for Gemini, please. 2 more cards. Understanding. 1 more card for Gemini, please. 1 more card for Gemini. 1 more card for Gemini, please. And then we have Joy. Alright. So, here is a Wise Woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise. Sorry, grabbed the wrong book. My bad. Alright, so Wise Woman of the Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding greater dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself, first and foremost, although it may appear that you could lose something as a result. You can never lose what is truly yours. Alright, let's see what I'm getting here. Alright, so the stagnation. See how she's just sitting there on the toadstool? Sitting there enjoying her life. Got the bunny at the bottom. She's smiling. She's having the time of her life. But yet she's still kind of stagnant. Why is that? And that defensive energy is pretty strong. So what is it that made you want to be defensive in your stagnant energy? Or maybe it wasn't that you were stagnant at first. You were just enjoying life, which caused you to be defensive. There was a situation that happened, and that's what causes stagnation and defense mode. So there was a time recently that you were actually enjoying your life, and now you're feeling this stagnation, you're feeling this defense. You feel like you have to be on defensive mode. And here we have the fire prince. Optimism, aggression. This reading may not be for all of you. I thank you for those that are here, and this is not for you. But you should probably check your sun, moon, rising. I do other readings, so there might be something that resonates with you guys, with your other signs. When the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and it brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal, envisioning the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook. The Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them. And your good fortune will multiply. Alright, so the other group, feeling like it's almost the opposite. Like you were in your defensive mode, you were in your stagnation. And this card is letting you know that the happiness is going to be created for you. And for those of you on the other side of that coin, we're gonna get into more of this reading. It's very vague. It really is. I don't know what's going on, but like I said, from the get-go, I had that stagnation and then defense. Alright, let's get on to the next card. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Selflessness, humility, and conscious action. What is that situation? Because now it's starting to kind of eat at me a little bit, and I want to figure it out. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service has arrived to help you find your true purpose today. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience, and loving what is and what has been, will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small actions and selfless service to another, you're automatically placed upon your highest path, whether you're immediately aware of it or not. The presence of this ally lets you know that you're on the correct path to fulfilling your desires. You're also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams, as long as those riches aren't the goal you have in mind. Giving service with no thought of return is what's required of you today. This could also be a good time to write a list reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. If your question refers to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful for all you learn from this person. Truly, there are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along life's journey. Be grateful for the laughter and even for the tears. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet for true love in all forms. So I feel like for some of you from the beginning, I feel like you were having this realization on what you wanted in life. And it took time and time and time, and you waited and you waited and you waited, and still nothing. So you're just like, all right, universe, fine. You don't want to give me what I want, then I'm going to sit right here on my pedestal. I got that pretty strong. I don't know if some of you are feeling that way, but that felt pretty strong. So that's I'm sorry to laugh. But that is all right, give me a second. That is, a pretty strong place to be in, really. Especially if you feel like you're butting heads with the universe. And I just feel like the universe is like, okay, just backs off and just lets you be in your stagnant and defensive mode. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. So I am being called to let you guys know to be grateful for what you do have, right? So everything happens in divine timing, and whether, this impatient of I want it now kind of attitude is what gets, things blocked. So for those of you who are feeling that way, just back it up a little bit and look at what you got and be grateful for it. And what you want in life is going to come to you. It will. And now we have truth. The walls of society are greased by civility, which sometimes means not always speaking the truth, or the whole truth. However, in this situation, you are called upon to understand your own truth and speak it clearly. No matter how strange it may seem, your truth is the music of your brave heart. Offer it to the world. I actively pursue my own truth and value it. I have the courage to sing my own unique, divinely inspired song, knowing that it adds to the goodness of the world. So for some of you, this hard truth came a while back ago, and also for some of you, it's going to be here soon. Some of you just might have had your truth with that little outburst within the reading. I don't even know if I can call it an outburst. It was pretty unique, though. It was. Yeah, that is. And look how beautiful this card is. It has a lot to do with your manifestations too, I feel. Just kind of, here, let's see. You have your manifestations right here, and just kind of working that harp, making them appear. Isn't that awesome? And then we have understanding. Creating a bridge between people or groups requires setting the ego aside. Center yourself in love and light, with the intent to understand things from others' point of view. Once you can see all sides, act as a peacemaker, helping others release their biases and view others with compassion and understanding. I'm secure enough to myself to see others' viewpoints. I seek to build compassion and understanding between myself and others. So, with this one, I'm definitely getting from that first group and throughout that, just barely with finding out what it was that had you guys in stagnation and defensive mode. I think the most important part is understanding the divine timing of things. Like everything's gonna work out, but it has to be done in divine timing. It has to be when the universe decides it's time that you're ready for it. And I know that's a hard thing, that a lot of us don't have patience. But you need to have that patience. You need to have that understanding that divine timing will happen when God in the universe would like things to happen for you. And then we have joy. And already, I'm getting, just find your joy in life. Along with the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, and which is kind of funny that they're, right next to each other there. Just find that joy within your life. Physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional toxins strangle natural joy of life. Clear the toxin in this situation to access your joy. Being joyful also grounds you in your own personal power, reveals your passions, understand the dearest wishes of your soul, and find the confidence to make them come true. My joyful heart is beautiful and valuable. I embrace the natural ebbs and flows of joy and do what I can to support my joy and my passions with confidence. And for some of you, I feel like, see those dandelions in there, in that card? I feel like some of you might be needing to be around some dandelions, because they help heal that anger, clears that physical energy toxins. So find a way to use it as far as, using it in that manner. And it helps you release your personal power. But I would definitely research like the physical properties of a dandelion, because it says here that it can help clear physical and energetic toxins. It helps heal anger just being around them. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so I'm not telling you to do this. But if you feel inclined, look up dandelion and the properties that it can be used to help. Alright, so as far as the cards that are on the table, I'm done with those. Now we're going to bring out some messages. I'm going to start with my Lantern Oracle. Let's pull 2 from this deck, see what pops up. One more for Gemini, please. One more for Gemini. One more card for Gemini, please. Alright. Okay, so we have inner life. Your inner life is a garden to be cultivated. So a lot of that, I believe, has to do with grounding. I mean, the biggest part of grounding is meditation, and you see how she's in a meditative posture. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. And then we have the unknown, knowing the unknown. So I think that's a big thing, and the reason why you were in that stagnant and that defensive energy is just because the unknown is one of those things where obviously you're not going to be in the know, so it drives people crazy sometimes. And then that along with that impatience, then it just kind of adds on to that. And now I have a couple cards from Moonology. Get these pulled for you, see what comes up out of this. Oh, that is a big one. Boy, oh boy, I'll show you that one in just a sec. Alright, so first one that popped out was your commitment is being tested. And for most of you, I feel like that commitment to the universe is what we're talking about here. And what do you need to release? What is it that you need to release? Your impatience, I have to be in defensive mode all the time. What is it that you need to release? Alright, Gemini, for your November reading, that is it. That is all that I have for you. For December, I am going to be doing some bonus readings for all the signs. So you guys will get that bonus reading plus your regular monthly in December. I'm also doing personal readings. And the details are going to be in the description box below. I wish you all the best. And I'm sending you light and love.